Welcome to the coolest things of 2024. 2024 was another amazing year. As in years past, here's a list of the coolest things that I saw or experienced in 2024. Before we get started on the formal list, I want to give 3 special mentions. First, ordering Starbucks at the airport. Turns out you can place a mobile order for Starbucks located in airports. At least you can at Newark. I landed there after an 8-hour flight from Dublin. Plane pulls up to the gate. I opened the app, placed my order, deplaned, and walked across the way and picked up my iced oat latte. Phenomenal. Second special mention, Certuo's Procurement Forum. A destination conference in a beautiful city. What's not to love? I have a whole separate video on this. Link is in the description, but amazing. Just amazing. Third special mention is BT Source Digital Native Week, a perfect example of organizational digital excellence. Congratulations to Cyril, Dermot, and the rest of the team. I absolutely loved spending time with you all, and I can't wait to do it again. And now, without further ado, my top 5 list. Number 5, Waymo Robo Taxis. I am totally obsessed with Waymo Robo Taxis. If you ever get the chance to take a Waymo, do it. I highly recommend it. I had so much fun. I continue to have so much fun riding these things all around San Francisco. And a big shout out and thank you to Stan and Alex for introducing me to my first Waymo ride. Number 4, dual source Discourse. While this may seem self-serving, this is really a thank you to my lovely co-host Sarah Scudder. She encouraged me to embrace the idea of a podcast. And I was reticent. People have been asking me about doing a podcast for many years. But ultimately I relented, and it has been absolutely the coolest experience. I had no idea how fun it would be to do this. Recording each episode is always so much fun. We're on target to release 32 episodes this year. And when I look back across the catalog of what we recorded, I am so delighted. Number 3, the Magic Spend Cube, or one-click spend cube. My colleague Vijay Kasi and his team built something very cool. They have built what I refer to as the Magic Spend Cube. Basically, you just upload a CSV file and it instantaneously classifies the data. At the same time, and amazingly, it goes one step further and builds a carbon cube as well. It's that easy. Now, this is not to take anything away from Cievo, SpendHQ, Supply, Roslyn, and the others. Those are all great tools and appropriate for the enterprise. But what I find cool about what Vijay and his team did is that as a novice user, I can just toss my data in and instantaneously have it processed and classified. That is a remarkable achievement. This means no more excuses for bad spend data. And yes, I know that Gen AI is going to completely transform how we do all of this. But for now, I want to give credit where credit is due. And absolutely, this is worthy of inclusion in my top 5 list. Number 2, DPW New York. Everybody knows that I love all things DPW, especially DPW Amsterdam. It is the pinnacle of business conferences, not just procurement conferences. It is big enough to be impactful and small enough to facilitate great connections and networking. I have a whole separate video that will be released in a couple weeks recapping my experience at DPW Amsterdam, but suffice it to say, I don't think it's a surprise to anybody that I love DPW. Well, this year, Herman Mateus, Kathy, and the team brought DPW to the US, in New York. The day was magical. Having 100+ people engaging in provocative discussions about procurement is hard to beat. However, what really blew me away, and apparently the marketing budget, was the DPW team put procurement into the public sphere. They rented an electronic billboard space and they ran a highlight reel right there in the middle of Times Square. This is a prime example of how they innovate. No other conference that I'm aware of has ever done something so compelling on the marketing side. I certainly would have never thought to do that. And it made me proud as a procurement professional. Of course, having my picture up there front and center didn't hurt either. Without further ado, the coolest thing that I saw in 2024 was early examples of the agentic workforce. There are 3 startups that cross my desk building agentic workforces for procurement. No customizing this, no customizing this. Out of the box, agentic workforces. Sligo, Ditero, and Review are the 3 companies that I came across. There may be more, undoubtedly in the future there will be. Imagine an army of intelligent agents doing procurement tasks, in thinking on their own, making decisions, taking actions on their own. Each of these companies are brand new, each with only a couple of employees, but growing fast, and they're all very much developing. But once you see what they are building, it is so utterly clear what the future holds. And it's absolutely brilliant. I am so here for it. Bring it on. Now, not only did I get to see these 3 tools, but Matt, the founder of Sligo, did something a little cheeky. He went a step further just to prove to me that this is real. So he took all of my writing, all of my books, my keynotes, and anything else he could find, and trained a virtual agent on all of my content. In short, he created a virtual Elouise. This is a fully functioning intelligent agent that you can ask for advice on digital procurement, digital supply chain, and even a little history. Now, this does not mean you don't need to talk to real Elouise, at least I'm hoping not, but to be able to talk to this intelligent agent and to get answers to questions and get some background training on whatever the concept is phenomenal. And it's really fascinating because it has my dry wit and sarcasm in its answers. So kudos to you, Matt. Thank you for showing me the art of the possible. So there you have it. There's my list of the coolest things of 2024. So with that, I'm going to sign off here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of 2024. I will be producing a few more videos, and Sarah and I have a few more dual source discourse episodes coming out. But as you prepare for the end of 24 and as we go into 2025, I hope you have time to recharge, to rest, to get geared up, because there's no doubt 2025 is going to be another wild year full of digital innovation and goodness knows what else. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, and tell a friend. Thank you for watching.